Good morning, dear students, and a warm welcome to math class. Students, in previous section we have learned how to expand the determinants. In this section we will study some properties which simplifies its evaluation by obtaining maximum number of zeros in a row or a column. These properties are true for determinants of any order. However, we shall restrict ourselves up to determinants of order 3 only. Students, in this chapter we evaluate the determinants up to order 3. There are 6 properties of determinants. Students, we discuss one by one all these properties. First property, the value of the determinant remains unchanged if its rows and columns are interchanged. बच्चों, अगर किसी डिटरमिनेंट के रोज और कॉलम्स आपस में बदल दिए जाते हैं तो डिटरमिनेंट की वैल्यू सेम रहती है. मीन्स मैट्रिक्स एंड इट्स ट्रांसपोज हैव सेम वैल्यू ऑफ डिटरमिनेंट. लेते हैं. Let delta is equal to a determinant of second order having elements 1, 2, 3, 4. After solving we know product of diagonal elements minus product of non-diagonal elements. We have 4 minus 6 is equal to minus 2. This is the value of determinant. Now हम क्या करेंगे, जो ये फर्स्ट रो है इसका फर्स्ट कॉलम बनाएंगे और जो सेकंड रो है उसको सेकंड कॉलम में लिखेंगे. देन वी हैव therefore now interchanging rows and columns. Interchanging rows and columns. We have now determinant is delta 1. First row means first column and second row means second row. Interchanging rows and columns. Now we have again 1 into 4 minus 2 into 3. 4 minus 6. Again value is minus 2. Students, you have seen with the help of an example, after interchanging rows and column, the value of determinant remains unchanged. In both the cases, the value is minus 2. This is first property. You can verify this property with the help of another example by taking determinant of order 3, order 4, order 5. This is first property. Now let us move towards second property of determinant. Property second is, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are interchanged, then sign of determinant changes. बच्चों, अगर डिटरमिनेंट के दो रोज या दो कॉलम आपस में बदल दिए जाते हैं तो डिटरमिनेंट का साइन चेंज हो जाता है. Explain this property also with the help of an example. Let delta equal to 3, 4, 8, 5. 8. After solving, we have 3 into 8 minus 5 into 4. 24 minus 20 equal to 4. प्रॉपर्टी क्या कहती है कि अगर आप या तो दो रोज आपस में इंटरचेंज करो या दो कॉलम्स आपस में इंटरचेंज करो. लेकिन मेरे पास जो एग्जांपल है ये, या इसके पास दो रोज हैं दो कॉलम्स हैं, तो इंटरचेंजिंग रोज टू रोज क्या बनेगा नया डिटरमिनेंट. फर्स्ट रो जो है इसका सेकंड रो बना दो, और जो सेकंड रो है उसकी फर्स्ट रो। मतलब बोलने का मतलब ये है कि फर्स्ट रो जो है किसमें चेंज हो जाएगी, फर्स्ट सेकंड रो में, और सेकंड रो फर्स्ट रो में ना। आफ्टर सॉल्विंग, जब इसको सॉल्व करेंगे तो हमारे पास क्या आएगा, 5 × 4 माइनस 3 × 8, 20 माइनस 24 इज इक्वल टू -4. Number is same, magnitude is same, but with a change of sign. You can see from this example, अगर हम दो रोज चेंज करते हैं किसी डिटरमिनेंट की, तो साइन, डिटरमिनेंट का जो साइन है वो चेंज हो जाएगा। आप 2 कॉलम्स का एग्जांपल ले सकते हो बाय इंटरचेंजिंग 2 कॉलम्स। ये तो डिटरमिनेंट 2 के एग्जांपल है, ऑर्डर 2 के एग्जांपल है। आप डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ ऑर्डर 3 भी ले सकते हो और डिटरमिनेंट ऑफ ऑर्डर 4 भी ले सकते हो। इसके बाद
Property third, if any two rows or columns of a determinant are identical, means all corresponding elements are same, then value of determinant is 0. बच्चों, अगर किसी डिटरमिनेंट के 2 रोज या 2 कॉलम्स के एलिमेंट्स एक जैसे हैं तो डिटरमिनेंट का मान 0 आता है।
1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3. This is a determinant of order 3, and in this determinant you are seeing that column C1 and column C3 are identical. How identical? Because their corresponding elements are same. Corresponding elements are same. Now, after solving, we have 5 2 2 2 3 3. फर्स्ट रो सेकंड कॉलम, फर्स्ट रो सेकंड कॉलम, जिसमें उठाएगा। आफ्टर दैट 1 फर्स्ट रो थर्ड कॉलम, सेकंड रो उठाएगा 2 5 3 6. Therefore, value of determinant is 0.
Property fourth, if each element of a row or a column of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then its value gets multiplied by k.
किसी रो या किसी कॉलम का प्रत्येक एलिमेंट कांस्टेंट k से मल्टीप्लाई किया जाए, then value of determinant gets multiplied by k. Let us take an example. Let delta equal to a1 b1 a2 b2. Now after solving we get a1 b2 minus a2 b2. Number 1. Let delta 1 is a determinant in which every element of first row is multiplied by k. Let delta 1 be a determinant of order 2 in which every element of first row is multiplied by k. After solving, we have taking k common, we have a1 b2 minus a2 b2 is equal to k delta comma 1. इसकी वैल्यू कितनी है आपके पास, डेल्टा. तो दिस एग्जांपल verify the property number 4. Property number 4 is if each element of a row or a column of a determinant is multiplied by a constant k, then its value gets multiplied by k. You can take another example of order 3, order 4, order 5. This is
Students, there are two remarks regarding this property. Remark first is, by this property we can take common factor from any row or any column of a given determinant. And remark second is, if corresponding elements of any two rows or columns of a determinant are proportional means in the same ratio, then its value is 0. Property fifth, if sum or all elements of a row or a column of a determinant are expressed as sum of two or more terms, then the determinant can be expressed as sum of two or more determinants.
अगर किसी रो या किसी कॉलम के प्रत्येक एलिमेंट को हम सम ऑफ टू टर्म्स लिखा जाए, then determinant can be expressed as sum of two determinants. और अगर किसी रो और कॉलम के डिटरमिनेंट को सम ऑफ मोर टर्म्स, सम ऑफ थ्री टर्म्स लिखा जाए, then determinant can be expressed as sum of three determinants. मोर का मतलब है 3, 4, 5, 6 कुछ भी हो सकता है. ठीक है, let us try to understand this property number 5, with the help of examples. Let us take an example of determinant having order 3 and in which each element of first row is expressed as sum of two terms. Let us take an example. A1 plus lambda 1, A2 plus lambda 2, A3 plus lambda 3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. You know, in this determinant, each element of first row is written as sum of two terms. First element is written as A1 plus lambda 1, second element is written as A2 plus lambda 2, and third element is written as A3 plus lambda 3. Now, this determinant is expressed as sum of two determinants. Sum of two determinants. And these determinants are, first determinant is A1, A2, A3 elements in first row, B1, B2, B3 elements in second row, C1, C2, C3 elements in third, plus second determinant is lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 elements in first row, B1, B2, B3 elements in second row, and C1, C2, C3 are elements in the third row. Clear? After solving this determinant and these determinants, and after adding the value of these determinants, we get the same value. This is the example of this property in which all elements of a row are expressed as sum of two terms. Students, similarly we can take example in which elements of a column are expressed as sum of two terms. Another example is A1 plus lambda 1, A2, A3, B1 plus lambda 2, B2, B3, C1 plus lambda 3, B3, C3. This is another example of in which each element of first column is written as sum of two terms. This determinant is also expressed as sum of two determinants. Having elements in first determinant, elements are A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2 C2 C3 plus lambda 1 lambda 2 lambda 3 A2 B2 C2 A3 B3 and C3. In this case, first element of each element of first column is written as sum of two terms. After solving the value of this determinant and these determinants and taking the sum of their values, we get the same value. These are the examples of this property, which is as if sum or all elements of a row or columns of a determinant are expressed as sum of two or more terms, then the determinant can be.
Property 6 is if to each element of any row or column of a determinant the equimultiples of corresponding elements of other row or a column are added, then value of determinant remains the same.
That is, the value of a determinant remains same if we apply the operation of such type. Ri implies Ri plus Krj and or Ci implies Ci plus K. This property is a very important property to solve the questions. Let us understand this property with the help of an examples. Let delta is equal to a determinant of order 3 having elements a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, a3, b3, c3. Applying an operation, R1 implies R1 plus K R2. Meaning of this expression is R2 के प्रत्येक एलिमेंट को आपने किससे मल्टीप्लाई करना है? K से, और जो रिजल्ट आएगा उसको आपने R1 का जो कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग एलिमेंट्स है उसके साथ ऐड करना है. क्लियर हो गया? चलो हम इसको समझने की कोशिश करते हैं एक्सप्रेशन को. नाउ अप्लाइंग दिस एक्सप्रेशन, after applying this expression we have delta 1 is equal to R1 A1 plus K R2. R1 means R first row का first element A1 plus K corresponding element of second row plus K A2. Similarly अब R1 का first element कैसे बनेगा? B1 plus K B2, C1 plus K C3, K C2. चेंज इसमें आएगी R1. There will be no change in R2 and R3. क्लियर? ये आपका नया डिटरमिनेंट आएगा आफ्टर अप्लाइंग दिस एक्सप्रेशन. नाउ solving the value of this determinant and also solving this determinant, solving these two determinants, we get the same value, delta equal to delta 1. दोनों की वैल्यू कैसे आएगी? सेम. जब इसकी वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करेंगे और इसकी भी वैल्यू कैलकुलेट करेंगे, इसको एक्सपेंड करके, तो वैल्यू कैसे आएगी? सेम. देयर इज नो चेंज इन वैल्यू, दोनों की वैल्यू सेम आएगी. क्लियर? तो दिस इज द एग्जांपल ऑफ property number 6, which is if to each element of any row or column of a determinant the equimultiples of corresponding elements of other row or column are added, the value of determinant remains the same. Value कैसे आएगी? बराबर, same. That is, the value of determinant remains same if we apply such type of operations. Such type of operation. Clear? This is all about property number 6, and students, this property is very important because we apply this property to solve the question of exercises 4.2. और बच्चों एक मेन बात मैं और बताना चाहता हूँ, इस एक्सरसाइज से एक क्वेश्चन जो है आपको बोर्ड एग्जाम में आएगा.
और जो क्वेश्चन होता है वो 4 मार्क्स का आएगा, 4 मार्क्स का आता है। और क्वेश्चन पेपर में उसका सीरियल नंबर 16 होता है, 16वां क्वेश्चन जो है डिटरमिनेंट से आपको बोर्ड एग्जाम में पूछा जाएगा। थैंक्स।